The big tech companies are creating machines that outperform humans in virtually every cognitive domain: coding, diagnosing diseases, writing, gaming. And most of us sense that something fundamental is shifting beneath our feet. Job openings are down, creative tasks once deemed uniquely human are being handled by algorithms, companies are restructuring around AI. But here's what I've figured out: this anxiety isn't actually about AI, it's about identity. For thousands of years, humans have defined themselves by what they do. I am a doctor, I am a writer, I am a programmer. But what happens when AI does all those things better, faster, and cheaper? Who are you then? Losing a professional identity hurts deeply. I used to be a doctor feels empty compared to I am a doctor. And when your identity shifts to past tense, it leaves a void nothing else can fill. But the good news is that this is not a new problem. This is an old problem dressed in new clothes. When new technologies disrupted previous industries, identities were threatened, not just livelihoods. The invention of automobiles made horse carriage drivers obsolete. Skilled typists became redundant when word processors arrived. Local travel agents disappeared when online booking emerged. Map makers became unnecessary with GPS. The pattern repeats with every technological revolution. The fear is existential. But that's not what happened in the long run, is it? Instead, entirely new categories of work emerged. Jobs incomprehensible to people from earlier eras emerged. Marketing executives, UX designers, data scientists, professional esports player. If you had told someone from the 1800s that their descendant would be an SEO specialist, they would have thought he was speaking gibberish. And here we are with more jobs, not fewer, with higher standards of living, with longer lifespans, with more education. But we feel this time is different, right? AI isn't just automating manual labor, it's automating thinking itself. It's coming for the cognitive elite who thought they were safe because they use their minds rather than their hands. That might be true, but it doesn't change the fundamental pattern. When we automate one human capability, we don't eliminate humans, we elevate what it means to be human. When we invented spell checkers, writers focused on expression rather than mechanics. When we invented telescopes, scientists extended their perception beyond what was previously possible. What's happening is that we are being forced to confront what makes us uniquely human. The common response is AI can't love or AI doesn't understand human experience. But that misses the point. Most humans aren't great at loving either. Most don't understand the full range of human experience either. What's happening with this revolution is not the elimination of professions, it's the elimination of machine like aspects of those professions. If you're a doctor who just diagnoses symptoms or a programmer who just writes code, AI will replace you. But if you're a doctor who guides patients through their darkest moments or a programmer who solves human problems through code, AI becomes your most powerful tool. So, what if the greatest gift AI could give us is not wealth or convenience, but the freedom from pretending to be machines ourselves? For generations, we have disciplined ourselves to be precise, consistent, emotionless in our work, suppressing our messiness, intuition, and emotional intelligence to fit industrial models of productivity. Now we're creating entities that do mechanical thinking better than we ever could. The question is not whether AI will take our jobs, the question is whether we are ready to reclaim the humanity we've been suppressing for 2 centuries. The best case scenario isn't that AI fails to advance, it's that AI advances so rapidly, it forces us to become more human, to do what only humans can do. Machines make better machines than humans do, and they always have. What makes us valuable isn't just our abilities, AI can replicate those. What matters is our authentic human experience. Think about why we still watch sports. We could easily create robots that run faster and shoot more accurate baskets. But we don't want to watch that. We want human striving, human triumph, human disappointment. We want to witness years of sacrifice, personal stories of overcoming obstacles, raw emotion when athletes succeed or fail. Since AI doesn't have personal experiences, it can't truly relate to loss, fear, hope, or connect at the deepest level. This isn't merely a technical limitation, it's a fundamental one. AI can simulate these things, but simulation isn't the same as lived experience. Those who flourished during previous technological revolutions were not those who fought the tide, they were those who rode the wave. During the Industrial Revolution, the people who thrived were not those making more handcrafted goods. They were those who asked, what new possibilities do these factories create? When spreadsheet software emerged in the 1980s, it didn't eliminate accountants, it transformed them. Bookkeepers who simply recorded transactions disappeared, but many accountants evolved into financial analysts providing deeper business insights. Similarly, before calculators, multiplying large numbers in your head was considered intelligent. Now it's pretty much irrelevant. Tools don't make us less intelligent, they change what we value in intelligence. AI will do the same on a larger scale. The parts of intelligence we currently value, memorization, rapid processing, pattern recognition, will become less impressive as AI handles them for us. So the question isn't how do I compete with AI, it's what can I do now that AI has freed me from these other tasks. But make no mistake, professions as we know them won't survive this transition intact. A doctor focused solely on diagnosis will likely see their roles evolve as AI handles those tasks. Similarly, programmers who only write basic code will need to develop deeper skills as AI becomes more capable in routine coding. Is the market now distinguishing between human as machine and human as human? Those clinging to the former will struggle, those embracing the latter will thrive. There is no third option. So here's my advice. Stop trying to be a better machines. Machine will always win that contest. Instead, become more deeply human. Empathy, ethical judgment, cultural awareness, interdisciplinary thinking, moral courage, genuine curiosity, emotional resilience, creative intuition. The wisdom to know when rules should be broken, the ability to formulate the right questions, to derive meaning from experience, to navigate ambiguity with confidence, to inspire others through authentic leadership, to connect with others at a deeper level. None of these capabilities are made obsolete by AI. All become more valuable. So you might be thinking, but I'm not particularly empathetic or creative. What hope is there for me? This revolution isn't just an economic shift, it's an invitation to grow. These qualities aren't fixed traits some have and others don't. They are capabilities developed through practice and intention. AI will force us to cultivate the best parts of our humanity, parts many of us have neglected in our rush to be useful in an industrial economy. Throughout human history, the most fulfilled people haven't been those avoiding work. They've been those who found work that aligned with their deepest values, that challenged them to grow, that contributed something meaningful. AI doesn't change this truth, it makes it more accessible. In a world where machines handle the boring, repetitive work, more of us can pursue work that truly matters. Work we would do even if we were not paid. This transition will be disruptive, even painful for some. But on the other side lies the potential for a world where human work is more meaningful, not less. Where we spend less time being machines and more time being human. The greatest irony of the AI revolution may be this. In creating machines that think like humans, we are finally being forced to remember what makes us human in the first place. Start by identifying where you're currently functioning as a machine. Where are you following rigid procedures? Where are you suppressing your creativity or intuition? Those are precisely the areas where AI will either replace you or liberate you, depending on whether you're willing to change. The choice, as with all evolutionary movements, is adapt or be left behind. So what do you think about this topic? Let me know in the comments below, and please like this video and share it with someone who you think might benefit from its message. Thank you for listening. See you in the next one.